Good morning. This is still Daybreak on this side. Before we go to WebWars, we're going to have a bit of a conversation, a very small conversation of something that you might be talking about very, very, very soon because it is very, very interesting. It is the Indian Film Festival. The Kenyan edition is coming, and I have in studio with me three gentlemen who I feel very, very honored to have with me in studio. I have Mr. Rahul Bali, who is the curator for this festival, and Mr. Timothy Owase, who is CEO, Kenya Film Commission, and His Excellency Rahul Chabra, who is the Indian High Commissioner to Kenya. Yes. Welcome, guys, welcome to studio. And let's just go straight to the conversation, starting with you, Mr. Bali, the curator of the Indian Film Festival. What is it all about? Tell us, what is it all about?
See, the Indian Film Festival is a dream that we wanted to reach out to Africa. We have been doing Indian film festivals all over the world. We have been doing it across Europe, across the Middle East, across Far East. The aim is to spread the fragrance of India, as well as have a bilateral relation with the host country, wherein we promote the country as the next preferred filming destination. Having done festivals all over the world, when I came to Africa, and I wanted to do Africa, I think Kenya was the thing which was very, very mystic and mesmerizing. So that is why we are here. So the Indian Film Festival is basically, I would say, a festival wherein we spread the fragrance of India in the manner that we want to introduce India, the land of color, the land of love, the land of romance, to the Kenyans, which of course the Kenyans know it very well. At the same time, promote this beautiful land amongst our filmmakers so that they come here and they shoot films here.
Wow, that's fantastic. And I'm going to be coming to you later about a conversation because India has produced some of the most interesting films. There's one that runs on our network here, on our sister network, Inoro TV, which has been very, very interesting. But we'll come to that. So Timothy, so the Indian Film Festival in Kenya, what role has the Kenya Film Commission played, in terms of making this partnership work for the Kenyan film industry?
Thank you for hosting me. To start with, films connect people, and when we talk about Indian Film Festival in Kenya, for us and Kenya Film Commission, it's very much in line with our mandate of creating a clear market that filmmakers can be able to connect with their fellow filmmakers from other countries. And this basically is coming out as a first. We've never had an Indian Film Festival in Kenya. So to us, this provides an opportunity for my local filmmakers to connect with their counterparts, do business, and also express their stories the best way possible. The role the Commission has played is basically we are the hosts of this particular festival, together with the High Commission and the curator, Mr. Bali. I must also say that world over, festivals play a critical role of uniting nations, creating businesses through bilateral relations, and we would like to do this with India.
Creating businesses, and also it's a really huge opportunity. Mr. Chabra, the High Commissioner, first of all, welcome to studio. It's the first time for me to have this conversation with you, and I hope we're going to continue with this. So, do you think what role is this going to play in the bilateral relations between Kenya and India in terms of, the Kenyan film industry is still growing, and Bollywood in India has achieved a very huge amount of success. What do you think are the channels that are going to open up between Kenya and India?
In fact, already the relationship is so strong, and it goes back centuries, the India-Kenya bilateral relationship, and it's across sectors. But this was one lacuna that we never had a film festival here. There have been films being shown, of course, and Kenyans are aware of Indian films. But this was the sort of, which I identified as one spot. And the minute this opens up, we have these films being shown here. Because this, at the moment, we are going to have a lot of contemporary films coming in. So this will show you what modern India is all about, show the Kenyan audiences what India, how it has evolved and changed. So that is one, to get that aspect through. And once, as Captain Bali and Mr. Owase just mentioned, that when they start shooting films here and going back, this will completely open up a different commercial and tourism sector, because Indians really love to see foreign lands. They've started traveling out now abroad, and that has been the most popular way in which people have learned about other countries, and then they want to visit that. So tourism, commerce, all this builds up automatically.
I have another very interesting question for you in your role as a High Commissioner. Do you think if it gets to the point where Kenyan filmmakers are confident enough that our films are good and they've reached the international standards, and we would like to reach out to India because the Kenyans love the Indian films, we would maybe like to go and try and open up screens in India, would you be
why not?
in that?
Why not? In fact, we have film festivals, very big famous film festivals across the country. So that would be the first entry point for any films to go in. So that, in fact, just since you mentioned about what impact it will have, just to tell you that recently we had PS Mr. Macharya Kamau at an Indian event, nothing to do with films. It was a cultural festival. And when he was asked to speak, very spontaneously, he sang a film from one of when he grew up, a popular film called Bobby. And he just spontaneously broke into song. You know, so you can see the impact that films have on, so it completely surprised the audience, but these are sort of the impacts that it has on people. So.
Well, that's very interesting because I am sure there are many Indian films that even I, growing up as a kid, have watched, and they were very interesting, and they've had a lasting impact. So, Mr. Arul, tell us, when is the festival going to be happening? What exactly is going to be happening during the festival? And give us the details because you're the curator. So what can people expect? Who is it open to? Can the local, can the Kenyan, is it just a Kenyan, an Indian affair, or would there be some also Kenyan filmmakers showcasing some of their work?
Okay, the festival opens on the 10th of August at the Westgate Shopping Mall. We are doing a 6-day festival starting from the 10th of August to the 15th of August. Every day we are going to screen one film. Now, as His Excellency the High Commissioner has said, that we are a land of films and we are a land of fantasy, and it is not only Bollywood. This is an Indian film festival, so we are actually getting films from some regional languages. We are having a Gujarati film, we are having a Punjabi film. And the Punjabi film is actually a film which is one of the oldest and a national award-winning film, which was initially shot in black and white, which has actually been redone. So it is called Nanak Naam Jahaz Hai. And also this is the 350 birth year of Guru Nanak Dev, who is is a very, very big father figure and god of one of other religions in India. So it was the best time to screen a film like that. Apart from that, we are also, like you said, that this festival is open only to Indians. No, it is open to everyone. To have that element of the Indo-African cooperation, we are actually screening a Swahili film, which is called Subira. The film has won a lot of awards and is a very acclaimed film. And I'm sure people would love watching that film here. As far as the celebrities are concerned, of course we are getting a huge amount of people from India. We're getting some superstars, we're getting some very, very big directors, national award-winning filmmakers, and we are having the Kenyan side. We are having almost all the top actors, all the top filmmakers, all the top directors being a part of this festival. Because, as I said, that the aim is not to have an Indian event. The aim is to have an Indian Film Festival of Kenya. So unless we have, and that is why we have the Kenya Film Commission as our co-host. The festival is being done under the aegis and under the patronage of the High Commission of India, but we have as the Kenya Film Commission as one of the co-hosts for that. So that says it all. We could have screened 6 films, 3 in Hindi, 1 in Gujarati, 1 in Punjabi, and 1 in Swahili. And the calendar of the timing and everything will be out very soon.
Okay, that's very, very, very interesting. Are there any charges?
Of course, the normal ticket charges, which you go and watch a film in a cinema hall. So the Westgate Cinemas is going to keep a very, very nominal charge. Okay. In addition to that, what I would like to add, it is not only a film festival. We are also going to do some interactions. We are going to establish India Bazaar. which is going to be an exhibition of India, which we are expecting a huge participation both from Kenya as well as India. We are even having some people coming, flying in from India to showcase a lot of things. So the whole of mall, the Westgate Shopping Mall, I would say that from the 10th of the August to 15th of August could be a mini India. we will have the whole decorations. We will have the stalls of India. So if anyone who has not been to India can come to Westgate Shopping Mall and he can.
It's a small trip to India from the 10th to the 15th. Very interesting. So, Mr. Timothy, Kenya Film Commission, will you guys have a stand? Will you have local directors? Who are some of the people you're working with inside there from Kenya? Who are also, because you also want your guys to learn a thing or two from the Indian teams.
Thank you. From my opening remarks, I talked about connecting people.
Yes.
And our core objective in this particular festival is to create co-production opportunities. So the Kenyan filmmakers will have an opportunity to interact with their counterparts and create business linkages. I expect that at the end of the festival, we should have a few business deals done between the Kenyan filmmakers and the Bollywood filmmakers.
I really hope they take this opportunity because we love what they're doing, and I've seen the real Subira. I've seen just a part of it, some shots in Lamu, and I've seen some fantastic things over there. But you can watch that, as you've heard from Mr. Bali. The festival is from the 10th of August to the 15th. 6 films. And if you want to go to see, feel the Indian culture, and if you love Indian films, that is a place you need to be. So, Mr. High Commissioner, this one is for you. After the festival, it's a 6-day festival. Is there anything else that we're going to see after that? And is there anything else that maybe the High Commissioner's office has been doing, to keep this relationship going, so that it doesn't just end at the festival?
No, we've been working hard on that, and I'll be happy to announce to you today officially that we are going to be launching a direct flight. So those of the people who see these films come and visit the Westgate Mall and see mini India. If they really want to go to India, well, Air India is launching a direct flight on September 27th. So that's the first thing that I wanted to announce. It'll be flying in 4 days a week. By the way, Nairobi was the second destination for Air India after London, long back, and unfortunately it closed down a few years back. So we are reopening that route now. So we're very happy that Air India is coming in. The other big event that's going to be happening in the next few weeks is the University of Nairobi, the Mahatma Gandhi Library, because this is the 150th birth anniversary of Mahatma Gandhi. So the Government of India has given a grant of $1 million, and that has refurbished entirely the University of Nairobi's library, and that is going to be inaugurated soon. So there are, in fact, new companies are just opening offices. So talking of commercials, since you mentioned right at the beginning, they're actually finding Nairobi as not only a foothold for East Africa, a foothold for Africa itself. So I was really happy to see that companies are coming in and saying that, look, we want to be in Nairobi to cover all of Africa.
Okay, that's very fantastic news also. So if you're a Kenyan filmmaker and you happen to have a deal with an Indian filmmaker, you can fly out to India from September 27th. Yes, from September 27th. Go to India, scout for locations, and have your film done there, have them partner come back to Kenya. It's really fantastic. So last one I'm going to give it to Bali. Just after Kenya, is there any the bigger Indian film festival? Where else are you doing this? Where else have you achieved success?
We've done festivals all over the world, as I said, and after this we're going back to Hungary. We did the last festival in Hungary, which was the Indian Film Festival Hungary, and as chance has it, at that time, the ambassador of India in Hungary was His Excellency Mr. Rahul Chawla. so we have a very good association with him, and we've got some very good fond memories of the festival. And we are going again to Hungary this year. In October, the festival opens there.
Well,
apart from that, we have festivals lined up. We have the festival lined up in Middle East in Abu Dhabi. We have a festival lined up in Australia. And we also have a festival lined up in London.
Fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. There you have it. So that has been a very interesting conversation. So there you have it on the 10th of August to the 15th at Westgate. It's going to be a small India inside Westgate. There are 6 films to be watched. So if you're an enthusiast of just a film enthusiast, you want to watch these movies, go there. I've seen one of them, Subira. It's very interesting. You have to go and watch that. So that is where we close it to an end. Thank you, gentlemen, for coming to studio.
Thank you so much.
And I wish you all the best. We'll also be there. We'll also be there. We'll have to be there. I will have to come.
Look forward to seeing you there.
Yes, yes. Right, that's where we close it. But we'll be coming back with Webos to talk about what the internet has been talking about in a few on the other side with Brand Budde. Don't go too far.